Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Hey everybody, it's me, TruePowerIsMine, and this is TPIM SR Live. Just a random show, y'all, today. You know, after thoroughly contemplating my choices after my last super patriotic video was banned by YouTube, I decided I'm going to do a commentary. Now, this is one of my videos, and I give authorization to play it just for a second. Then we're going to play the old school version to show you how the evolution of the Army commercial came into. And then I'm going to break in some breaking news from a confidential informant. We'll talk about a couple of things. Hell, I might even open up the call lines. Let's just take it from here.
Everyone starts from somewhere, but where you start doesn't have to be where you end. There comes the time we have to make a decision. Let's go! Give no like that. I ain't never gonna stop. Only changed my life. Gave me a new clock. Business on my head. NCO I led. When you're trying to be better, you gotta lead them meds. Only values I came for. No stopping I can do. Misperception the army life. I'ma show you how to win. Education you gon' get. No doubt we stay fit. What's
Brother Money in the house?
We stay living out like an acrobat. I'm flipping the script like flipping through pictures on Flickr. You wanna grow up? Start with the one in the mirror. You gotta step forward just to be bolder. There's more to a soldier than just taking orders. There's more to a soldier than just taking orders. It's not about motors. 1775, known as a takeover. Uniform paid for, electric bill paid for, water bill paid for, living quarters paid for. Loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, earn more. Don't be a hostage to college. Paying a mortgage, honor, integrity, personal courage. Eating up beer like a bowl full of porridge. I'm above all, supporting and serving, I'm soaring. Confidence is pouring. The army, king of the jungle, roaring. Give no like that. I ain't never gonna stop. I'ma change my life. Gave me a new clock. Business on my head. NCO I led. When you're trying to be better, you gotta lead them meds. Only values I came for. No stopping I can do. The army life. I'ma show you how to win. Education you gon' get. No doubt we stay fit. What's like Nix and Boost? Airborne we stay lit. 5 o'clock I'm gone. First instance on. Say you want me to stop, but I want that bone. Body want me to quit. I fall, I trip. No, I keep getting back up. Cause I gotta have this. Hard words we came for. Yes, this is the sample. Plus what that's crucial. Late night is mental. No rest, the new quest. F4's the 5th set. Don't need no breaking this. I'm a train, I'm bringing sweat. Give no like that. I ain't never gonna stop. I'ma change my life. Gave me a new clock. Business on my head. NCO I led. When you're trying to be better, you gotta lead them meds. Only values I came for. No stopping I can do. Misperception the army life. I'ma show you how to win. Education you gon' get. No doubt we stay fit. What's like Nix and Boost? Airborne we stay lit.
What's up, Brother David? Brother Jeff in the house.
Yeah, man.
Peace and power. Now, that's one of the modern recruitment tools our services are deploying among the masses, which less than favorable results. Now, this is part of the commentary, so YouTube, you cannot ban me. I'm exercising my United States constitutional right of freedom of speech, along with giving a commentary for educational purposes. So don't demonetize this shit.
America, your sons and daughters hear you across the land.
They answer when you call.
They've come to be the soldiers of their country, to carry the torch of freedom for us all. America, your sons and daughters hear you.
I don't know about y'all. I like to do shit though. This is a little too.
America, your sons and daughters hear you. Soldiers for us all. Join the people who join the army. You could start building your tomorrows today. Join the people who join the army. you could go a long, long way, long way.
And I think I'm gonna get the education.
This song makes me want to grab a bottle of whiskey
I'm gonna get it
and just chug that
yesterday.
motherfucker.
Feeling good, feeling strong, part of something. I belong to this time, to these people, to this feeling, feeling good. This is the army, we are the people, this is our team. This is the army, this is the challenge, reach for the dream. Bridges to build and skills to master, place to grow strong. This is the army, a place to belong. Be
Yeah.
all that you can be. Oh, yeah. Keep on reaching.
This is the song I grew up to.
Keep
Yeah.
on growing. Be all that you can be. 'Cause we need you in the army.
You know, we look at those old propagation or propaganda tools and the effect that it had. Like I've said before, a lot of brothers and sisters, the army, the military, the service in general was a great, or better yet, a gateway into their destiny, into their prosperous times. And it could be for you too, young man and woman, if you choose to serve. If not, don't get it twisted. They will bring back the draft, and your dumb ass will just be gone into a situation where motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you and whatever. You're just a meat grinder. It's all about the attitude on the thing. Now, let me jump over here real quick because this is actually what I want to start off with. But I had to start off with those commercials today because I feel that this show today has been sponsored by the armed forces with all the soldiers who have fallen in battle. That's the price ticket that was paid. And if this nation is to continue, unfortunately, there will be more tickets that will be pulled. Even if this nation does not continue, the struggle for freedom is an ongoing battle. All right. Now, let me preface this. This has been sent to me by a confidential informant. It's a young mother who's thoroughly and rightfully upset about finding metal particles in that baby food. Now, listen up, girls. Them titties are more for feeding them babies than just a part of your fashion show. That's what they were designed to do. And it's sad that you're too busy working, making somebody else rich. You're too busy getting all dialed up, looking for the next man. Or you just don't want to be bothered. But you got to pop them tits in the baby's mouth. Let the baby nourish on what the Most High made for that baby to nourish on. And it was not Gerber. It wasn't Nestle. It was your titty, mama. You need to give the baby the titty for health. Now let's continue.
Everybody, please listen. Like, I swear to God, I'm so mad. I'm on the verge of tears. I have been giving my son, my youngest, my 9-month-old, this whole week Gerber food.
Now, how come you haven't been giving that baby that titty? You give it to the daddy, you gave it to the boyfriend, you gave it to those other motherfuckers. How come you did not give it to the baby? Now, this is the type of foolishness I'm talking about as far as a deep-based society. Now, we're supposed to get empathetic because she's stepping outside the universal nature of things. And there's consequences. Let's listen to the consequences.
I'm kind of late on this video. My friend sent me a video about this stuff. I still had some of this left. So what I did was I put it in a sandwich bag right here. And on the video, it said there is metal in this stuff. I have a real magnet.
Well, duh. Where do you think iron comes from? When they say that baby food is fortified with iron, Where do you think iron comes from? You think that shit grows on trees? Of course there's iron, metal in the baby food. Fool! This is what I'm getting. Why do we not understand? Why do we have to keep on beating our heads against the wall? Just beating your heads against the wall. You're stepping out of order by not giving the baby the titty. And then you turn around, you get shocked because these ghouls put metal in the food, which they tell you on the damn label it has iron in it. And iron, my friends, is magnetic. Let's continue.
This is I have two. They stick it together. I swear to God, no lie. Two of these. Hold on, let me flip the camera. This is a magnet. They stick it together. I swear to God, no lie. This is the Gerber whole wheat.
Now, my heart does go out to this young woman, this beautiful mom, this beautiful, beautiful mother who went and laid down there and gave birth to this baby boy that she loves. She obviously loves. But this keeps on going back to if we are acquiescent to the situation. I come on the show. Sister Kathy, welcome to the show. Tate, welcome to the show. Peace and power to you both. I come on the show damn near every day to warn y'all. These people are out to kill your monkey asses. But every day there's more and more of these videos like this, people waking up the hard way. Remember this, friends, for those who cannot see or hear, they must feel. And you don't want to feel the pain of your babies getting injured because you're stepping outside of the universal order of things. Let's continue.
Do y'all see this shit? I'm sorry for profanity, but I am pissed. I swear to God, Gerber got me messed up. Look at this. Do y'all see this fucking metal in my baby food? And he have not been feeling well. I've been putting this junk in his damn cereal, and we just had to revert back to this regular rice because he just been boo-booing like so bad and just getting so raw like every 2 hours. They is trying to kill our fucking kids, y'all.
Well, duh. I tell you that if you come on the show, sister, you'll get the Scooby on how they're killing your ass. Slowly killing you with your toxin products that you be going to work for and manufacturing. This is the state of the debased society. Women, I beg you, I sincerely beg you, stop buying baby food. Eat healthy yourself and give that baby the titty. Let that baby suckle on mother's milk. Let that baby grow strong in the immunity through your milk. I mean, we're just one step, ladies, from getting your asses all out the life process anyhow. Let's just be real. I'm going to tell you guys something that you probably ain't even heard yet. You know they're working on the vaginal bag. Brother Junior, welcome to the show, okay? Peace and power. This vaginal bag will be used to take embryos that are artificially inseminated, submerged in the nutrients in the bag, and the bag will allow it to come to full gestation. So once that becomes a wrap, once we really get that down and we get that CRISPR working, girls, the price of pussy just hit rock bottom. The price of pussy would just hit rock bottom for successful men. And I almost argue successful women as well. No more surrogate mom. They don't know where your little stank box been at. Now they have to rely on you surrogates. You make your little $10,000, $15,000. That's only like a $1,200 a month for, being pregnant. But more importantly, y'all, listen to it. You're a good mom. You're eating healthy. You're eating right. You're giving the baby the titty. the food of life. But yet you refuse to get involved with the political process of things. You refuse to understand how corporate America, even if you're giving the baby the proper titty milk, how many toxins are probably in that diaper that you put on the baby? From the exorbitant material to the plastics it's made from, to the GMO cotton lining it. And what's going to be the health consequences down the road of that? It goes back to Koch brothers. Remember, once again, this industry has their tentacles in making sanitary napkins. They got their tentacles in making plastic. I'm not just saying them, pointing them out. There's others as well. But the people who are running this operations really look at you as basically scum. I'm sorry. I love you. I sincerely do. Brother Frederick, peace and power. Welcome to the show. But these people who are running the show hate your fucking guts. You guys are nothing but fucking a nuisance. Some of you are worthy only to be nut buckets. The rest of you are unworthy of even breathing, as far as they're concerned. And we have brothers and sisters who will fight to the death for their will to be fulfilled, even though that their kids will get caught up in it. How many police officers had mutated children because of all the lead that they're come in contact with? How many soldiers have been experimented upon against their will, which is causing a systemic genetic malformity in their bloodline to come? You see, some people are given so fucking much, brothers and sisters. You try to hit them with the truth, it's as if you're slitting their very throats. Most of the time when people avoid you, it's not because of what you say or how you say it. It's because of how they would have to react to the truth. Because, Sister Kathy, the truth makes you energized. The truth makes you change your behavior. The truth makes you feel shame or it makes you feel pride. This is why you see all these televangelists getting so much money. They tapped into that reality. They play with universal law. They project goodness and kindness. Whether they're not that in reality is irrelevant. They project this out to the universe, and the universe responds by giving them the magical talismans. Where a lot of us mess up, we want liberation. We want freedom for all. We want people to think for themselves. And the universe will give us that. But sometimes we're still sitting there expecting to get the result as the TV evangelist or whoever, the author, whatever, and get all the talismans come. No, it don't work like that. The only way you get paid is you find yourself something in the system and you plug yourself into it. Even a criminal is plugging yourself into the system, because all the transactions you're doing on the side note, off the grid, you're doing it with the magical talismans. But you're doing it on a different level than Joe Bob going down there to the mill and punching a time card. But you both are still uplifting the system. The only way you can't do this is quite literally not to participate on any level and basically starve out and die. And most people ain't going to do that, and I don't advocate doing that shit myself. Suicidal, I am not. But I have devised a plan to where the script could be flipped, to where we use all these divisive, cruel tools that have been used against us for the betterment of all of us. To where you don't have to look at a man's ideology or even understand his language. You can determine his spirit by his mere behavior and interact with him or her accordingly. Now let's continue this, because this is very important. But mothers, please, pop the bra off and start feeding the babies.
Like this type of shit right here, it got me pissed. Like I'm pissed. Like who the fuck do I need to talk to about this? This don't make no sense. Like I swear to God. Do y'all see this? This is moving. This is a real magnet. I have two magnets. You put it in a sandwich bag and put it over this baby food. This is following it. This is freaking metal in this baby food. Bruh, I swear to God, don't feed. Oh, the stuff I want to say right now. It is moving. It is literally moving. I mean, just use one. Do y'all
just be happy that it is magnetic, Mom? Because if it wasn't not magnetic, then you'd probably be dealing with some sort of aluminum alloy, which is really detrimental to the child's mental well-being and actually nervous system overall. That's why chemtrails are so bad. You see, when I tell you that there's a group of people out here to kill you, I'm not like Alex Jones or the rest of them. I'm not sitting here trying to sensationalize shit. All right? I'm sitting here trying to genuinely, unapologetically warn you. Get you to think outside your box. Now continue on with your behavior so you don't draw attention to yourself. You got to understand, man, instead of running around here telling everybody about the truth on the street, shut the fuck up. Don't blow your cover. I need more of you guys to be agents out there. We need more of you 007s that I've spoken of in the past. For unity to be effective and overcome. Liberation to be achieved. It takes more than marching. In fact, marching is counterproductive. Hey, look at us. We're pissed off. Hey, look at us. Blah, blah, blah. So what? We're looking at you. Get the fuck out of our way. We got to get to work. That's all the response you're going to get because the indoctrination is so fucking hard because of the war of attrition. There's been so many good brothers and sisters spoken the truth. I mean the truth, y'all. And they end up broken penniless because the system says, okay, that's a threat. Let's show the fucking peasants. Let's show the sheeple what happens when you start speaking the damn truth. Unauthorized. There's always an authorized truth speaker. They will always be paid and they will always be played. They're controlled opposition. That's the system set it up like that, y'all. It ain't me, baby. It's the system. But if you want to work around, y'all, it's organization, it's infiltration, and then it's policy setting. That's how you win. We organize as if we're the Illuminati. Fuck the real Illuminati. We're the Illuminati. We communicate with each other. We make plans. Then we go out and we infiltrate. We infiltrate everything. The court system, law enforcement, defense, merchant, commerce, trading, and such. We infiltrate the unions. We infiltrate the schools, the PTA boards. And once that's achieved, then we can go right into what? Policy making, or in our case, reconciliation, to where we correct the wrongs of the past. But if we're not willing to do that, if we're willing to go the easy route, basically go out, shout, and kick and scream, become identified, then neutralize, man, that's a suicide pact. And your boy and your girls who hear me today should not be a part of that nonsense. You would be better off acting as if you're just a regular sheeple and plugging yourself in the system and just shaking your head as you see headline after headline of foolish people who lose control. They lose discipline, because without discipline, you have nothing. Without really recognizing there should be limits that governs you, but you should be the limit setter. That's what discipline's all about. Now, whether your limits are set from your indoctrination or else your own intellect and reason, that's up to you. But you just remember this. No one is above reproach. No one is above true universal law, and no group is above true consequences of breaking universal law. Let's continue with the baby food.
I see this. I cannot make this up. These is not bugs. This is metal, following metal. It's following it. Now, I just did a test on this regular one right here. This the regular rice. This is real. I just bought this yesterday. You can tell the difference. This is lighter than the wheat one. Let me do a side by side. This is the regular rice. This is the wheat right here. 2 different containers. Now, I'm finna test this one out. This is just the regular kind. I'm trying to make sure I get good quality for y'all. I see no metal in this. Y'all stop feeding y'all kids this stuff. My baby have not been feeling well. He not sick or nothing, but he have been using the bathroom. He have been boo-booing like crazy.
Oh, dear Jesus. Hold on. Let me go to the very beginning. I want to see if we can see anything on the labeling.
Everybody, please listen. Like, I swear to God, I'm so mad. I'm on the verge of tears.
Come on.
I have been giving my son.
Doesn't it say iron right there? Oh, you guys can't see it. It says iron right here at the top of this blue Gerber packaging. Now, the sad thing is that this chick don't realize that iron doesn't grow from trees, and iron is indeed magnetic, and iron shavings is what goes in the food that is iron fortified. She does not also, recall basic biology that iron is in your blood as well. Of course, it's really broke down, dissolved quite a bit from the foods that you eat. This is the type of craziness that you get from a debased society. I wish you guys can see where it says, oh, maybe, hold on. It's quite literally right here at the top of the screen, and you can't really see it. I'm trying to make my hand where you can see through it, but you can't. There's iron. It says it's iron, probably fortified underneath it. It's a little grainy, whatever. But I'm not concerned about the iron in the formula. I'm concerned about the guys who are making the formula who are disgruntled or just pieces of shit. I received, after a video that I made discussing some workplace misbehavior that I noted in my working career, a gentleman sent me a rather disturbing email. And I'm going to just highlight some of it that I recall. He says that basically he works at a grain manufacturing facility that takes grain and processes it into industrial flour that later on gets moved on down to, other industries that make snack cakes or whatever. The man suggested, and these are only allegations that he wrote to me, that fecal material on the regular, because the way that the vats are set up, it is possible for a technician to quite literally drop trowel, leaning or basically squatting his body between the top bar and the middle bar, the railing. He could squat over the vat and drop a deuce. He said that pissing in the vats were not uncommon. And he told me too that it basically goes back to when you're working for places that you see them fuck over older workers, you see people legitimately get hurt, and the company doctor, because when you get hurt at most companies, for those who don't work, when you get hurt at most companies like factories, if they're any type of real outfit, they're gonna make you go and see their own workman's comp guy. All right, so you're gonna go down here to this doctor and you'll be like, man, my shit's hurting, and dude's gonna be okay, we'll examine you. He's gonna be, man, you're fit to work 9 times out of 10, unless your shit is so obviously fucked up that obviously a second opinion, which you, by the way, you should go out and get a second opinion for your own safety, but it really doesn't matter on these types of issues. But when you get done with him, he's going to give you a clean bill of health, and you're going to go right back up in there. And then guess what? Your supervisor is going to be driving you and his boys. Every supervisor, listen, y'all, when you go to a job site, you better peep game. Find out who are the top kicks, who are the top kids around. Don't placate them. Don't even fuck with them. Avoid them at all costs, especially if you're just going to be a short timer. You know, you're only going to be there for so long. You're moving on anyhow. Do not get wrapped up in the internal politics of work. Just be the 9 to 5 guy or gal. Now I'm going to continue this video. We'll go back to where we were basically at. I guess this at this point in time, it's just for entertainment value only. We could see how, you know, basically irate this woman gets over basic common sense shit. Let's just do it.
I'm very, very upset about this, and I swear to God, I'm finna be writing Gerber. I'm finna sue their ass because y'all got me fucked up. I'm so pissed. Look at this. This is metal. I did not tamper with this. I did not put shit in here. I just seen a damn video somebody sent me, and I said, let me go ahead and check this. But I have to go because my baby is crying because he know that I'm upset right now. But thank y'all for...
No, that baby knows his mama's selfish with the titty and rather fucking take her universal job and give it to Gerber or Nestle or whomever else. Now, I'm not a big fan of the baby food industry, okay? I'll be the first one to admit. I'm really not. But in this particular case, she's wrong, man. Gerber ain't wrong. Gerber told you the shit's iron fortified and there's iron in it. Don't be shocked. All right? Just be happy it's not aluminum. But let's finish it off. Hold on.
But please share this video. I will make it public. Let people know this stuff. If y'all got new babies, do not feed them this shit. This is real. This is me. Kanisha Danielle Pittman. I swear to God, I'm in my own house. This is not a joke. This is real. And I'm fucking pissed. But y'all be blessed. Lord.
Wasn't that cute? I'm fucking pissed. Let y'all be blessed. Bless her heart, man. Bless that little sister's heart. Ignorance is dangerous, though. It truly is. It's dangerous. Okay, now I want to play this one once again, man. I'm sorry, man. I want to go out on a hype song.
Everyone starts from somewhere, but where you start doesn't have to be where you end. There comes a time. There comes a time we have to make a decision. Let's go! Give no like gap. I ain't never gonna stop. I'ma change my life. Gave me a new clock. Business on my head. NCO I led. When you trying to be better, you gotta lead a man. Only fast I can for. No stopping I can do. Misperception the army life. I'ma show you how to win. Education you come get. No doubt we stay fit. What's like Nintendo boost? Airborne we stay lit. Going out like an acrobat. I'm flipping the script like flipping through pictures I flicker. You wanna grow up? Start with the one in the mirror. You gotta step forward just to be bolder. There's more to a soldier than just taking orders. There's more to a soldier than just taking orders. It's not about motors. 1775, known as a takeover. Uniform paid for, electric bill paid for, water bill paid for, living quarters paid for. Loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, earn more. Don't be a hostage to college, paying a mortgage, honor, integrity, personal courage, eating up beer like a bowl full of porridge. I'm above all, supporting and serving, I'm soaring. Confidence is pouring. The army, king of the jungle, roaring. Give no like gap, I ain't never gonna stop. I'ma change my life, like gave me a new clock. Business on my head, NCO I led. When you trying to be better, you gotta lead a man. Only guys I came for, no stopping I can't do. Misperception the army life, I'ma show you how to win though. Education you don't get, no doubt we stay fit. What's like Knicks and Bulls, airborne we stay lit. 5 o'clock I'm gone, persistence on. Say you want me to stop, but I want that bone. Body want me to quit, I fall, I trip, no, I keep getting back up. Cause you gotta have this, hard work we came for. Persistence simple, blood sweat that's crucial. Late night is mental, no rest the new quest. F4's the 5th set, I don't need no breaking this. Woman train, I'm bringing sweat. Give no like gap, I ain't never gonna stop. I'ma change my life, like gave me a new clock. Business on my head, NCO I led. When you trying to be better, you gotta lead a man. Only guys I came for, no stopping I can't do. Misperception the army life, I'ma show you how to win though. Education you don't get, no doubt we stay fit. What's like Knicks and Bulls, airborne we stay lit.
You ever think we'll get this far?
Yeah, man, of course I did.
Hey, you in the Army?
Yeah, we're in the Army.
Thanks for all you do. Oh, appreciate you.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, you ever think about serving yourself?
I thought about it, but honestly, I already have a good job.
I got you. Hey, but let me show you something.
But let me show you something. Love it. Hey, y'all, this is going to conclude this part of the show. Or actually, I'm going to call up a brother. Hopefully, I can get him on. We'll come back around about 7 or 9-ish tonight. Sister Janice, peace and power to you. I'm glad you made it. You're going to have to hit rewind. But like I said, y'all, keep your third eye open because some crazy shits are really about ready to pop off. As always, live your life with integrity, without hate, envy, or greed. As always, brothers and sisters, I sincerely ask, please, let's try to be kinder to one another. Peace in our power, unity in our victory, dignity in each other, and respect. Liberation. I'm out.